Welcome to Let Go to Have It spot review. This time I'm recording at Diani beach in Kenya. Basically it's almost Galu beach because the place where the kite school is placed, where I've been working for the last 3 months, is at the very end, so very south part of Diani beach. So let's get to it. How to get to Kenya, to Diani. So we catch a flight either straight to Mombasa or to Nairobi, and then a local domestic flight Nairobi to Mombasa, and from Mombasa you just drive here and that's it. Not everybody knows that Mombasa is actually on an island, so you need to cross with a ferry, but it's around 2-3 hour drive. That's one thing. The spot is surrounded by the reef. At the level of kite motion, the reef is around 1.5 kilometers away from the shore. So basically you get something like a tide-depending ocean lake. It's a white sandy beach, beautiful palm trees, chilled resorts, and beautiful fauna and flora. The place is very beginner friendly. Okay, so there's no shore break, no currents, a lot of space on the beach, shallow and deep water conditions for teaching, so you get a taste of everything. And the wind is very steady. Wave riders will find really good conditions at the reef break. Freestylers, there's a butterflat water at the sandbank. Of course it's tide depending, but still it is butterflat, and the whole thing gets flat or choppy. That's the maximum what we get. Safety, it's very safe. Rescue at the spot. In the deeper part there's seaweed with sea urchins, but carefully, if you're just avoiding going out in the lowest tide, there's nothing gonna happen to you. The wind is steady from December to March, so it is here it's summer, for you it's the winter. It's the wind Kaskazi between 12 and 17 knots northeast, and between June and September it's Kuzi, and it's a bit stronger, between 16 and 30 knots, and it's southeast wind. I'd say during the winter it is more a big kite place. My basic kite was my 11 GTS from Core, and the big guys were riding mostly 12s or 15s. Statistically, the wind starts usually around 10-12 o'clock and it's more foil strong. Then around 2 or 3 it picks up, and then you can switch to a twin tip or just take a smaller kite for foiling. The wind stays on until the very night, so sometimes when you go for a dinner after the session, take a hoodie or a cap or something, because you will have the feeling that something is trying to rip your head off, especially when you sit in a nice restaurant with a view of the ocean. That spot is tide depending, like I said, and the amplitude can go up to 3 meters, so you can easily see that. And it's very good to check the tides before you come here, especially if you want to catch the time when you, for example, can use the sandbank for your freestyle progression. What you need also to know that the wind comes with water, so when it goes from low tide to the high tide, it usually wind picks up a bit, and if it's cloudy, you can be sure that the wind is going to be slightly lesser. As soon as it gets sunny, the wind picks on like this, which is on. Accommodation here is basically at the spot if you want it to be, or 5 minutes walk or 10 minutes drive with a tuk-tuk or moto taxi, so everything is in one place, one beach. The beautiful beach, I'd say. It's wide and plenty of space to set up the gear, and it's even if it's busy on a busy day, it's still a lot of places to ride and plenty to set up. If there's no wind, you can go for a safari, you can go snorkeling, you can go diving, do a workout at the gym, or depending of your accommodation, probably go play tennis or do something crazy in the swimming pool. Because regarding the accommodation, you can find every standard you wish here. So when you can organize your time, you will have something to do for sure. What makes Kenya different? The big advantage that you can live at the spot, so you can find accommodation somewhere that you basically go out and you are at the spot. Okay, you can find accommodation on every standard you wish, that's for sure. What makes a difference for me is the thing that the school is actually at the spot. You don't need to drive anywhere, you don't need to walk anywhere, you don't meet somewhere and then drive somewhere. You live at the spot, we teach at the spot, and the whole life goes around the beach life. So if you enjoy that kind of places, Kenya is definitely for you. Personal notes. You need to remember that this place is really chilled, and pole pole is not just an empty phrase, it really is pole pole. So even if the Kenyan people are in a hurry, they will be in a hurry but slow. I've spent the last 3 months here teaching a cat motion. They have a good infrastructures. You can get lessons, rental, storage, rescue, name it. There were programs run by Martina Konkel, the Polish freestyle champion. Pick the activity regarding the kite and you will have that surfed here, that's for sure. At the very beginning I was a bit biased, and now I can strongly recommend this place as it goes for European winter season. When the wind switched on at the end of December, it is continually every day windy. I think maybe 2 days there were like wind that was not kiteable at all. So it's a very good statistic, that's for sure. Putting places in the same bag just because they seem to be close on the map without looking at the a bigger picture with wind forecasts and everything, can be reputation damaging, and I think that happened to Kenya. I would recommend this place for sure, just to check out and to enjoy. The people are here very nice and they're very friendly, and a lot of them speak Polish and German and French and a lot of languages. And regarding kitesurfing, it's a really, really cool spot. Safe, hot, sandy, palm trees, good wind. What can you have more?